morning everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. Today is a bit of a mishmash. We are going to Disney Springs now, and then we are going to do some Magic Kingdom resort hopping. So we're going to go to the Wilderness Lodge because it is lovely and decorated for Christmas. We're going to go to the Grand Floridian to see the big gingerbread house and meet up with a couple of my friends. And then because it's not a party day at Magic Kingdom, we are going to chance our luck. We are not going to watch the fireworks. We are going to attempt to ride some rides and just be in the park. And I hope it's not as busy as it was last time. But come along with us. I'm going to see how much I film. I might put today and tomorrow together because tomorrow we are resort hopping the Skyliner resorts. So they might go in the same vlog, or if I film a lot today, if we do a lot at Magic Kingdom tonight, it might just be one vlog. But the weather is gorgeous again. Come along with us. This is the outfit I am wearing today. I got this jumper on Vinted. It's actually from Disneyland Paris, but as soon as I saw it I wanted it because it says, "Let us hope we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse, Walt Disney." This is embroidered, and I've just got some gingham shorts underneath and someone's there. I also have a little bodysuit underneath this in case it gets warm later, but let's go. We have made it to Disney Springs. It only took us an hour and 20 minutes, but we're here. They have a really nice tree as soon as you come in. I'm seeing a lot of decoration. So the reason it took us so long to get the bus is we arrived early anyway at the bus stop at the hotel, but we were told that the first bus would be 9:15, and then we were told the first bus would be 9:30, and then it finally came up on the screen that the bus was going to be at 9:48. So we waited at our bus stop at our hotel for an hour, which I was really annoyed about. And the concierge said that it's probably just because the first bus had a problem. But I was like, yeah, but you pay so much money to stay in a Disney hotel for the transport. So yeah, it rubbed me up the wrong way. But it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll have a good day anyway. We'll get some coffee and then we'll have a mooch. Decorations are really nice. Got a lot of wreaths and garlands up all along all of the shops. Okay, I've heard a lot of things about Everglazed donuts, so we're gonna give it a try. We didn't try it last time. Let's see. Hello. Okay, I just got my standard strawberry iced so I can compare. Right, we're gonna give it a try. They had so many in there, like really, really big ones. But I just got strawberry iced.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, it's still huge. Because I thought this is my favorite, so I can then compare it, but it's really thick. Like, look at that. Okay. That's really good.
Worth the recommendation that your mother gave you?
Yes. It tastes like a vintage donut, like a donut from the 90s. I don't know if that makes any sense.
You were born in the 90s, how would you know?
Probably means that there's a whole load of like
fat and sugar.
artificial flavorings in it, but I don't care. I remember when I was younger, we used to come to Disney Springs sometimes at night after the parks, and we were obsessed with the candy cauldron. So they make novelty candy apples. They've got some Halloween ones out at the moment. You can kind of see some that are packaged over there. So I get comments all the time whenever I post about writing and stuff. I have a tumbler that I always use, and it looks a little bit like these ones down here. Actually, it is this one. It's this one. I post about it all the time, and people always ask what kind of tumbler it is. It's a Corkscrew tumbler. I did actually try to get a call-out deal with Corkscrew for coming here, and we were kind of emailing back and forth. They asked me for a pitch and stuff, and then they just never got back to me, so I guess they decided not to go through with it. But I am going to buy myself another tumbler anyway, just because I genuinely use it and love it. So Corksicle, if you are watching this or any of my content and you decide you do want to sponsor me in the future, please do, because people genuinely ask all the time and I genuinely love your stuff. Okay, I love this design, but I would really hope they have it in a smaller tumbler because I don't necessarily want one this big. Oh my god, they do! Perfect! Yay! Okay, great. because this is the one I use pretty much every day, the shape and size, so it keeps your drinks cold. I think it's for like 6 hours and hot for 3 or something like that, and they really do work and they don't spill, and they have a non-slip bottom on them as well. The only thing I will say is that you cannot put them in the dishwasher. They're not dishwasher safe, and they're also not microwavable, obviously, because they're metal. Yeah, 9 hours cold, 3 hours hot. There you go. So I think I'm gonna get this one, which is the Beauty and the Beast print, in the slightly bigger tumbler than the one that I have, and it has a handle. This is $35.95, but they have a really good selection of like non-Disney prints as well as Disney. Alright, we're heading into Uniqlo because the last time I was here I got shorts that I love, so I'm gonna get more. So we have 2 pairs of leggings and 2 pairs of shorts, and I'm getting them all. And I'm in a size medium, by the way. I'm like a UK 14 at the moment. And medium fits perfectly because these are very stretchy. Alright, new workout clothes secured. This is the new Ever After store. I feel like they only just opened this not that long ago, and it's, what is it, like create your own headband Disney things? We're gonna have a look. Yeah, so they've got lots of these different small things where you can create your own headband with characters, like this. They have lots of plushies. They have this big Figment plushie, which looks very comfortable. You haven't seen Inside Out, have you? No. You should watch it, it's really good. Oh, it's a tree full of my favorite types of plushes. I've just seen they have a Pegasus. Oh my goodness. Alright, I am going to have the quickest look in Sephora ever. I am not having a browse. I know what I want. I need Rare Beauty. Where is Rare Beauty? Oh, I'm immediately distracted by milk though. Oh dear. No, I can get this where I live. No. I wanted to get a new blush. I have it in this shade Hope. I've seen this shade on a lot of people with the same skin tone as me, and it looks really good, so I might get that one. Okay, we are limiting ourselves. This is what we're getting: a new blush and some eye masks. Well, we ran to make the bus, and yeah, it was literally, I was at the end of the corner when I saw the bus pull in, and I sprinted all the way down the concourse, and I was like, do you still take it? Because technically I think the rule is once people are on the bus, they're not allowed to put an ECD in them. But there's only one other person on this bus, so that kind of makes up for us waiting around so much this morning. At least we didn't have to wait on a bus to leave. So we're heading back to the hotel, dumping off all of our bags and our shopping and stuff, freshening up, and then we are heading out to Wilderness Lodge, which we've never been to before. Sorry? Wilderness Lodge, we've never been before. So excited! Made it to the resort launches, but I think we just missed a boat. So we'll be waiting to see when the next one comes. And here comes our boat. I think we waited just about 5 minutes or so. I'm sure by the time we get on it, it'll be a bit more. So we made it onto the boat. My mum really wanted a trip on the boat, so we're off to Wilderness Lodge now. I was saying to my mum when we were on the boat, I did not realize that the lake was this big. Like, Magic Kingdom is all the way back there, and there's still so much water. It's so lovely and peaceful here. So you come up a little walkway. I love all these trees, and even the lanterns are like really themed. I don't even feel like I'm in Orlando anymore. One of the cabin buildings, it's huge. Got some little waterfalls here as well. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I thought they would have their Christmas decorations up by now, but there is not a stitch decorated at all. Like, I've seen it in vlogs that they have like every inch of wood is like dripping in garlands, and there's nothing. Yeah, I'll need to go to the other side. So here you can maybe get a better view of the lobby. It is enormous. And correct me if I'm wrong, but there's usually a massive Christmas tree right in the middle of this. So unfortunately, we're not seeing the Christmas decorations today. Alright, we're gonna have a quick look in the shop since we're here. Naturally, they have a lot more camp themed things. So that's a bit of a different loungefly that I've never seen before. There's also some Wilderness Lodge specific ears. These are for DVC members only. They have the villain sidekicks in pins.
Oh, nice.
And I wouldn't buy all of them, but I would buy the little pug from Pocahontas if he was by himself. How much is this? Yeah, it's $34.99. That's actually quite good value for money because you do get 6 different pins. Mystery pins. Mystery munchling pins. It's a very big store that they have here actually. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Some nice little displays just outside the shop of things that you can buy in there. And in the lobby here they even have a real fire. This would be so cozy at night. So we've come out to a little viewing area here where you can see the creek, and that goes all the way down to the pool, and then the lake is just on behind that. My mum's just doing a drive-by behind me with her little driving gloves. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I was convinced that coming here now we would see the Christmas tree because the gingerbread house has already been constructed at the Grand Floridian. So I don't know, in my brain I thought, oh yeah, they must have decorated Wilderness Lodge for Christmas too. It's still nice to see though.
You said there's no specific time of the day.
Yeah, I would imagine after Thanksgiving,
Probably.
I would say, and we're already gone by then. But well, the hair is a bit out of control today. But yeah, we are about to head to the Grand Floridian now, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more Christmassy stuff. You can get a bit of a better look at the Native American depictions on the lanterns there, and the totem poles just behind it. Yeah, there's so many gorgeous Snow White paintings here because this is Artist Point. I think it's a new character dining experience where you meet Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs just in there. Alright, time to get back on the boat. We've made it to the Grand Floridian. This is somewhere neither of us have been either, but I feel like I've watched it in so many different people's vlogs. It is stunning from the outside. Again, I have no idea how anyone affords to stay here. It is so ridiculously expensive. I mentioned it on the first vlog. I actually looked into staying here, and for our 14-day park ticket and the 14 nights in the All-Star movies, it was $2,500 each. If we were doing the same thing, so 14 nights here at the Grand Floridian and a 14-day Disney ticket, it would have been $13,000 each. What? You can see some of the buildings here. The pool is just behind me, but obviously I'm not going to film that. It's very full of people and children, although I would say these grounds are also quite busy. I think this is the main building here. Okay, this lobby is Christmassy. Why was the Wilderness Lodge not? Why is there a queue to see the gingerbread house? What is going on? There is the tree. It is so crazily busy in this lobby. Oh my goodness. It is beautiful though. That ceiling. So this is very pretty. We're just sitting here waiting for my friends Austin and Alyssa and their 2 kids. I was not expecting this lobby to be this busy. I don't know why. Like, I thought there would be a few people milling about, but yeah, 3 o'clock, well, 3:30 in the afternoon, I did not think it would be this busy. Okay, this gingerbread house is massive. We could smell it as soon as we walked in. It was stunning. Like, it feels even bigger in person. And it's all made of gingerbread, which is crazy. They've got little trees in it. There's so much more detail than I thought there would be. I feel like these trees have been like dressed up as Disney characters almost. So you guys can just see here from the upper level, you have the tree and this beautiful lobby with the chandeliers and everything. It is absolutely gorgeous here. We might actually come back to the Grand Floridian another day when we're at Magic Kingdom. We'll just catch the monorail over because we met up with my friends Alyssa and Austin. I didn't film anything. They had their kids with them, so we were like running around and catching up a little bit. And now we're going to grab the monorail and head to Steakhouse 71 for our dinner reservations. We have made it on the monorail. Okay, we have made it to the Contemporary and we have actually never been here at like shop level. So they have quite a big shop in here. Can already see some stuff I haven't seen before, but we're having a little look at this and I'm wondering if this is also gingerbread. This is also made completely out of gingerbread. This is really cool. Such a nice view out over the lake there. It's really nice. So the Contemporary is another hotel that we have never visited. I've also never had a desire to stay here. It just always feels like a bit too, I don't know, futuristic, stark, whatever you want to call it. I prefer a little bit of coziness to wherever I'm staying. Okay, how do I get down more? How do I go down another level? Stairs. Also, just from being here literally like 5 minutes, the queues for the elevators are really, really long. There's a lot of floors on this hotel, so I think people aren't really using the stairs. So that's worth bearing in mind, especially if you are someone who is disabled or needs accessibility, who needs to be using the elevators a lot. That could be a problem. Okay, Steakhouse 71 is at lobby level, which is where we are, and now I just need to find the elevators and find my mother. And yes, I'm afraid of elevators, so I did leave my mum to come down by herself. It smells really nice in here. It smells gorgeous. Now I understand what a lot of vloggers say about like resort smells. That smells so nice. It's like orange blossomy, fresh. It's really nice. So this is Steakhouse 71. This is where we're eating dinner. So some really nice pictures of Walt and his brother Roy when they were first building Disney World here. You can see them all along the walls. And then you also have the Walt Disney Studios when they were making their first ever feature film, which was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And really older pictures of when the Magic Kingdom was first opened. We have Roy Disney making a speech, we have the train, and we have Roy with the characters. Here is the menu for people who are just as nosy as I am. So we have numerous different steak cuts, different sauces, and then these are the sides. And it is quite a nice ambience in here. Our food has arrived. I have the New York strip with potato gratin, with onion rings to share, and my mum also has the New York strip.
Seasonal vegetables and salsa verde.
Yes, and she's a little bit tipsy because she's halfway through a mojito.
3/4 of the way through the mojito.
So I did order dessert, and it did say on the menu that it came with 15 layers. They weren't kidding. This thing is huge, but it looks delicious. Here is the last look at the Contemporary before we get on the monorail. There we go. And there's the monorail. As you can tell from the surroundings, I am actually now back from vacation, but I wanted just to come on and round off this vlog because we actually did a lot. So trip to Wilderness Lodge was really nice. Would have been nicer if we could have seen the Christmas decorations, but I just wrongly assumed that they would be up. But it was nice to kind of take the boat because my mum had really wanted to do that in February. We'd never done that before. That was definitely something different. I also don't know if I'm in frame. My camera broke on the last day of the trip, and the screen doesn't work anymore. So I hope this is recording and I hope you can see me in frame. Secondly, the Grand Floridian was lovely. What a stunning resort. It smelled so good. The gingerbread house was definitely worth going to visit. The only thing I will say is stay away from it on a weekend because it was mobbed. And I asked my friends if it was always that busy and they were like, no, it's usually like really nice and quiet. And we went like mid-afternoon on a Saturday, so maybe don't go then. Steakhouse 71 was my favorite meal of the trip. I think it's potentially one of my favorite meals I have ever eaten. It was delicious. I had the New York strip steak and the potatoes, and we also had like a red wine jus that came with it. I would have loved some just like broccoli on the side, but they had like some sort of weird like broccoli times with cabbage, and I don't like no, cauliflower, and I don't like cauliflower, so I didn't order that. But it was delicious. So if anyone is thinking of going to Steakhouse 71, service was amazing. Everything we had to eat was gorgeous. My mom's cocktail was lovely. It is a little bit more expensive, but we did have 2 steaks, 1 cocktail, and a side dish, and I believe the total was about $140 or maybe $160. So yeah, for Disney and a good meal, I think that was worth it. But I'm gonna love you and leave you now. The rest of the Disney vlogs are coming, and I will see you guys next time.